Hey everyone, this is your instructor for human biology. My name is Nicole Dodge, and for today's lesson, I'm just going to go over the syllabus with you guys and kind of explain how this class will go. And just a quick intro to me. This is my third semester teaching human biology, so hopefully I have most of the kinks worked out by now. And I also teach Biology 1010 lecture in person at Utah Tech, and this is my part-time job. My full-time job is teaching 7th grade science to a bunch of 12-year-olds. So if I ever seem exhausted, that is why. What else? I have two kids. I have a 14-year-old and an 11-year-old, and you might occasionally hear them in the background of my recordings, so I apologize in advance for that. But anyway, let's go through this. So here is my email address, and I prefer for you to message me on Canvas if you need something. I have notifications on my phone for that, and I only check this during the day. So Canvas message is going to get a hold of me faster. As far as my office hours, I don't really have office hours because I'm not on campus most of the time. So if you need to, just schedule a meeting with me. I can meet you on campus somewhere, or we can do Google Chat or Zoom. And then I don't like to do this, but this is my private cell phone number. So text only. I don't answer calls for anyone, not even my family. So if you call me, I'm not going to answer. And please only use this if you're trying to take a test and the Proctorio system didn't work or something like that. You can text me here to get a hold of me faster, but otherwise Canvas messages are best. In case you need it, this section number is 40 and the CRN is 41862. So the required textbook for this class is online, so you don't need to buy anything from the bookstore, and it's already been charged to your account when you registered for the class. So when you click on your first ebook assignment in Canvas, you'll be taken to the Connect site where you need to register with McGraw-Hill using your email. And after you register, you'll have access to the ebook and Connect learning platform. And you can find that on our course in Canvas on the left-hand side. Sorry, I usually do this as a screen share so I can show you, but it's not working, so I'm using my dot cam instead. Okay, guided note-taking. So in this class, we will be presenting material through guided note-taking. The files for our guided notes are found on the course Canvas homepage. Printing these notes is optional, but strongly recommended for success in the class. These notes are available individually as PowerPoint files, or you may print entire sections of notes as PDF. Laptops or other electronic devices may be used as well to access these files and make annotations without the need to print. All the course information will be on Canvas. Also, if there's an announcement as far as a test coming up or something important I need to notify you guys about, it'll be through an announcement on Canvas. I typically don't use the Utah Tech email, so watch out for announcements there. The course description. This course is a broad introduction to the biology of humans. This course is designed for pre-health majors and is a foundational course for future health science classes. It is a general education course and will cover a wide range of topics, including chemistry of living systems, cell theory, cellular respiration, organ systems, genetics, inheritance, cancer progression, evolution, and ecology. And by the way, you can find the syllabus if you go to the course on Canvas. It's right at the very top, so you can have a link to this. For the biology program learning outcomes, I'm not going to read through those. I'll let you guys either pause and read through it, or you can do it on your own online. Same with the course learning outcomes. I'll let you read through those on your own. For the disability statement, there's the contact info here if you need that. And again, you guys can read through that, as well as the Title IX statement, and it has the contact info for them as well. So on to page 3. Tutoring center, so students work independently on assignments, but peer tutors are available during designated hours. In room 431, it has all the contact info there. For library, IT support, and writing center, there's really no component for that for this class, but there's the contact info if you need it. Online classroom expectations. This was hard for me to write because there's not a whole lot of interaction between students. So this is the best I can do. It is the responsibility of the instructor to manage the online environment to ensure a good learning climate for all students. This means that you must refrain from actions such as verbal abuse or harassment, use of profanity, disrespecting others when expressing their own viewpoints, and the instructor may ask you to stop the inappropriate behavior, meet with you to discuss the problem, or involve the dean of students, the department chair, or campus police if necessary. Students can be removed temporarily or permanently from a course for disrupting the learning environment. Academic conduct. Academic integrity is central to the mission of higher education at Utah Tech University. Academic dishonesty like cheating, plagiarism, misrepresenting attendance, etc. is taken very seriously and will result in immediate disciplinary action. Any instance of cheating or academic dishonesty will result in the failure of this course. Cheating for this class includes sharing or posting answers online for practice tests, quizzes, and exams. So the way this course is organized is first there are pre-lecture assignments and Connect quizzes. Those quizzes are worth 10 points each, and on the first page of each packet that you print out, at the top it's going to say pre-lecture assignment, and that's meant to be done before you get online and watch the actual lecture, and the ebook will help you fill that in. Where am I now? This assignment is equivalent to your lecture notes, and the information on this page will appear on the exam. So there might be exam questions that come from that pre-lecture assignment, the first page. And this assignment is best completed before lecture as it will not be covered in class. The Connect quizzes. Most, not all pre-lecture assignments end with a quiz in the McGraw-Hill Connect Learning platform that accompanies your ebook that you access through Canvas. And the material on these quizzes matches the material found in the pre-lecture assignment. You must complete all the concepts to get full points, and the purpose of these quizzes is to help cement the concepts in the pre-lecture assignment as they will not be covered in class. And keep in mind, when studying for exams, study the pre-lecture assignment, not the Connect quizzes. So study what you have written down on the pre-lecture assignment, not the quiz that you took. Again, this assignment is best completed before lecture, but they will be open until the last night of that module's exam, and you do get to drop your lowest 4 Connect quiz scores from your final grade. The discussion board. This is an easy 25 points. Please don't miss this. At the beginning of the semester, students will complete a get to know you discussion on the Canvas discussion board. The purpose of this discussion is to help students make connections with their peers who have common career goals, backgrounds, and/or interests. The instructions for this discussion are found in the discussions tab on Canvas. And in order to earn credit, you must submit your discussion posting by the due date, which is on a separate page at midnight. So easy 25 points. There's only going to be one of those. And again, the instructions are on Canvas. Basically, you're just telling us a little bit about yourself. Practice tests are 25 points each, and there are 10 throughout the semester. Most modules have 2, and the material on the practice test is very similar to the exam, the actual exams, and these are meant to be taken as a way to test your knowledge before attempting the actual exam. Keep this in mind because I get this question a lot. These practice tests are open book and they're just taken through Canvas. So you don't have to do Proctorio or go to the testing center or anything for that. Open book, open notes, take it through Canvas. You get 2 tries on these, and your highest score is the one that will be recorded. These are due at midnight on the last night the exam is offered, and I will not reopen practice tests once they have closed. So make sure to get them done by the due date, and you get to drop your lowest practice test score from your final grade, just one. For exams, they are 100 points each, except for the final, which is worth 200. So there are 4 midterm exams that are worth 100 points, and then a comprehensive final exam that's worth the 200. The exams are multiple choice questions, and it's material covered in lectures and the pre-lecture assignments. And you can drop your lowest exam score, not counting the final. So if you take this first test and totally bomb it just because you're still trying to figure out how the class goes and how the tests are going to look, don't worry, because you get to drop your lowest exam score. Exams are open for 1 week to accommodate the limited capacity in the testing center, so you have an entire week to take the test. Sorry. Time for class. All right, where was I? Okay, so for this class, since it's online, you can either take the test at the Utah Tech Testing Center, which I highly recommend. If you're local, I would take it at the testing center. Their hours are listed here. Keep in mind the doors lock 1 hour prior to closing, and seating is limited. But the testing center, again, I recommend it. The Proctorio is your other option, which is a proctored testing service, I guess, that we use, and it has a lot of issues. And I don't know if it's Proctorio that has the issues or if students just don't know how to learn it, use it correctly, but they're getting kicked out of Proctorio all the time. And once you're kicked out of the test, and if you close the window, you can't get back in, and you're done, and it is what it is. So if you're going to use Proctorio, I think I have this on the next page. No, I don't. But anyways, if you're going to use Proctorio, and there's going to be like a practice test to make sure your device is compatible, but it has to be on a computer that has a camera and a microphone. It cannot be taken on iPads or anything like that. And so if you plan to use Proctorio, do not wait till the last day to take the test, because especially on this first exam, there are so many issues with students trying to figure out Proctorio. There is a little tutorial, I think, that I will have on Canvas. Yeah, like I said, that'll kind of show you how to use it. But yeah, if you're going to use Proctorio, don't wait until the last day to take the test, because chances are, if you've never used it before, you're going to have problems. And I wish I could have some other way to test remotely, but that's all we have as of right now. So, all right. All exams must be taken during the assigned dates. Exams are not given early, and once closed, they will not be reopened. I really will not reopen a test. The only exceptions for like extending or letting you take it early is for a school excused absence, a death in the family, or a medical emergency. And for all of those cases, I need proper documentation. So, and I know this sounds heartless, but for example, like a death in the family, I need to see an obituary or some form of documentation that happened. If it's a medical emergency, I need a doctor's note saying that for whatever reason, you physically could not take the test by this time. And those are harsh rules, and I will not bend on those, because students in the past figure out how to take advantage of that. So just know that. There is extra credit available for the course. It's 36 possible points, and it is offered in the form of 3 additional questions on each of the 4 midterm exams and 6 additional questions on the final exam. And this, again, adds up to 36 possible points. So here's our point breakdown for the class. You've got your 4 midterm exams, 100 points each. You drop your lowest for a total of 300. There are 10 practice tests, 25 each. You get to drop the lowest for a total of 225 points. Just 1 discussion board question, 25 points. Connect quizzes, there are 26 for 10 points each. You get to drop the lowest 4. And then the final exam for 200 points for a total of 970. The grading scale is pretty standard, and this right here please read this. Grades will not be rounded up, and I'm mean about this one too. I hate being mean, but I have to be mean. And every single semester, there's a student that's going to end with a 92.9%. And they need an A to get into whatever program, and they want me to round it up to a 93. I can't, because if I do that for one student, I have to round up everyone's scores, and I'm not doing that. Just know that your grade is what you get, and I do not round up. Okay, here's the lecture schedule. This is going to be hard to see on this video, but this class is set up to go 3 days a week, so Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and it will tell you if you want to just keep on track with this, just do whatever topic it says for that day. I know some students like to work ahead, or maybe you want to do the whole week on Friday. I mean, it's an online at your own pace course, so however you want to do it. All the due dates are listed over here. The only thing I need to say about working ahead, and I apologize for this, is normally I have all of my lectures just already uploaded on Canvas, and we changed the class a little bit this year, so I have to re-record every lecture. And I just found that out not too long ago. So aside from working my 40 hours a week for the school district and teaching 2 days a week at Utah Tech at night, I got to find some time to record these lectures. So I can say I will have them up and posted by the date that they say they will be, but I don't know how far ahead I can get. I'm going to crank through them as fast as I can, but they should be there by the date as listed on the syllabus. So for those that like to work ahead, I'm sorry. You can work ahead and do your pre-lecture assignments and the Connect quizzes and all that if you want to work ahead. So anyway, down here, I made a mistake here. It says the final exam is December 11th at 9 a.m. That is not the case. This is for the in-person class. So you're going to also have a week for the final exam, and same thing, you can take it in the testing center or online. It doesn't have to be at a specific time. So we'll talk more about that when it gets closer. Important dates, university-wide. I'm not going to read through them, but again, they are there on the syllabus if you need them. And I think that is it. Sorry if I went too fast on that, but again, you guys can access this and read through it on your own. So if you guys have any questions, again, message me on Canvas. I'm super excited to be teaching this class again, and also to kind of have a fresh start and re-record everything and make it better. So I hope you guys enjoy the semester.